According to the head of the National Security Office, Pavel Sołoch, Poland expects that during the NATO summit in Madrid, specific decisions will be taken to increase the presence of Allied troops on the eastern flank of the alliance. We assume that the document will clearly define Russia as a threat to NATO countries, and that the issues of deterrence and defence of NATO will be written in a way that formalises a philosophy adopted after 2014. A return to the traditional role of NATO, not as an organisation specialising in missions such as Afghanistan, but focusing primarily on defending the territory of the member states. The Secretary-General of NATO, Jens Stoltenberg, announced an increase in NATO's Rapid Reaction Force from 40,000 to 300,000 soldiers. In his opinion, the alliance is ready for the biggest revision of the collective defence and deterrence strategy since the Cold War. Intensive talks on the admission of Sweden and Finland to the North Atlantic Alliance have been underway for several weeks. Turkey, which has the strongest NATO army after the United States, has objections to the possible enlargement of the alliance to include those countries. A four-party presidential summit will be held in Madrid again at the request of NATO's Secretary-General on Tuesday. The negotiations will take place in the following format: Turkey, NATO, Sweden and Finland. On the 18th of May, Finland and Sweden applied to join the world's largest defence alliance. Ankara is blocking the accession process. It demands that Stockholm extradite 33 Kurdish activists, break relations with Kurdish organisations, and lift the embargo on the supply of arms and military equipment to Turkey. This is not a blockage that rules out the prospect of Swedish and Finnish membership in NATO. This is a problem of a political nature. Experts suggest that historical decisions will be made at the summit concerning, among others, the eastern flank of NATO, the membership of Sweden and Finland, and the new definition of Russia's role in mutual relations. In this document, Russia is to be defined as a constant, imminent threat. A major topic of the meeting in Madrid will be the issue of military support to defend Ukraine. The topic of quick reaction and participation of NATO countries will certainly be discussed at a time when the threat is just approaching. This is a precedent, and I believe that such events have not been articulated so far. The two-day summit will be attended by 30 presidents and prime ministers. The heads of the European Union, as well as the countries not included in the organisation, will be present, including Georgia, Japan and Australia.